Affleck and Lopez celebrate 1 year of marriage. They dined at Italian restaurant Giorgio Baldi in Santa Monica on Sunday night, July 16th. 1 year later, Jennifer is reliving her night as the bride by wearing white once again. After tying the knot in Las Vegas on July 16th, 2022, Ben and Jen tied the knot again 1 month later at his Georgia estate in front of friends and family. During the planning of their Georgia event, Jennifer revealed that the Vegas wedding was a last-minute decision. In order to keep paparazzi away, their teams suggested they elope, and Jennifer revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ben just said, "FK it, let's just go to Vegas and get married tonight." Affleck and Lopez are hardly the first celebrities to answer the siren song of the all-night Las Vegas wedding chapel. But the pair's July 16th, 2022 Sin City nuptials were no spur-of-the-moment decision conceived next to the Caesars Palace blackjack table. 20 years ago, we were supposed to get married, and it kind of all fell apart back then, Lopez explained on Jimmy Kimmel Live in January, referencing their original early aughts engagement. And this time, I absolutely had a little PTSD. I was like, is this happening? Is this really happening? And we were so happy, and of course it was happening, but I just felt the wedding was so stressful. Putting together an all-white affair for 100 guests at Affleck's Georgia estate had already begun to feel like a lot, even before they started discussions on how to block paparazzi from getting a peek. So when their team suggested an elopement, Lopez recalled, Ben just says, "FK it, let's just go to Vegas and get married tonight." Which is how they found themselves tasking 2 of their children to serve as witnesses. 3 of our kids were at camp, Lopez explained, and surprising the hell out of the other hopeful brides and grooms waiting at the county clerk's office. Everybody was chill. They weren't freaking out or anything, Lopez recalled. They were talking to us. They were like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" We were like, "We're getting married." So what happens in Vegas? "We did it," Lopez wrote the next day in her On the JLO newsletter, calling it the best night of our lives. It's actually quite fitting that the wedding ceremony didn't go exactly as once envisioned for the pop star, 53, who first fell head over designer heels for the Oscar winner, 50, back in 2002. Their eventual 2004 split was the biggest heartbreak of my life, she admitted to Apple Music One's Zane Lowe. It sent me on a spiral for the next 18 years where I just couldn't get it right. They remained apart until 2021, when they reunited. During her favorite place on Earth, the bubble bath, Lopez revealed, Affleck had placed an emerald-colored natural diamond on her finger. A few months later, he proposed a night in Las Vegas. In the end, the singer wrote on her newsletter, "It was the best possible wedding we could have imagined."